Sorry. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Clip, the host of Clip Sports Board, coming to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Happy Cheeseburger Day, everybody, and I hope you guys enjoy your cheeseburger and fries and drinks, and cold drinks and shakes and all. So enjoy yourselves while you're at it, guys. And I know you guys got excited for big games today, and yeah, Bama Florida game's on right now, and that's enjoy yourselves while you're at it, guys. Get all your pizza, popcorn, chips and dip, cold beverages, all those things, and enjoy yourselves, have a good time. So enjoy while you can, guys. Enjoy while you can. All right, I'm gonna start things off with the fact that John Sweat has signed a 3-year extension offer with the Eagles. By the way, get you guys to the fact that Zdeno Chara signs a 1-year offer with the Islanders for his 24th NHL season. USC Trojans are playing. The plane goes backwards. By the way, get you guys to that. Logan Paul is nursing a broken arm. By the way, his arm's in a cast as well. Don't know how the injury happened. There is some turmoil going on with Tommy Dreamer and Ric Flair, and Ric Flair is in peril, by the way, as well from 24 incident. I'll get you guys to that. This is some dark side of the ring, playing right from hell from the dark side of the ring this past week. I'll definitely get you guys to that for sure. And Tommy Dreamer's also been banned from all pro wrestling shows as well. And that's all I can say on that, everybody. All right, so first things first, I'm going to start things off with the fact that Josh Sweat has signed a 3-year extension offer with the Eagles. The offer is $40 million, and it's worth up to $43 million and $27 million guaranteed. This ties Sweat with the Eagles through the 2024 season, so that's interesting news right there. And that's all there's everything to know on that, everybody. Also, there's another news that Zdeno Chora signed a 1-year offer with the Islanders for his 24th NHL season, so that's a surprise there. And also, guys, another news that the Trojans plane goes backward on the ends up going backward on the tarmac, sending the nose into the air. At the grounds crew didn't put the plane's tail stand in place. So basically it says right here that we got here, what do we got? The plane had coaches and the football staff inside of it. Football staff inside on board. Also says that the plane, however, was arriving. Now the plane arrived safely, by the way, as well. In the Pullman, Washington, by the way, for the game against Wazzu. But nobody was injured. Thoughts prayers out to them, family members and all their fans, Trojan fans. This horrific scene. So everyone's safe. That's all I can say on that. So nobody was injured, by the way. Also, some other news that Logan Paul, his arm is in a cast. By the way, his right arm is in a cast. It's very unclear how he had the arm though. His arm was in a blue plastic. By the way, Paris. He was trying to get to a plane to Berlin. Yeah, plane to Berlin. He was on his way to Iceland. So yeah, it's very unclear how Logan Paul just injured how his right arm was in a cast. So hope he's in good condition right there. And we see him in on Moist TV, seen him on the Kevin Owens show. We still get some by Kevin Owens. So, but he won't be boxing, but even though he went to a Flow Money Mayweather, by the way. So honestly, he'll be on the show for the rest of his life. So that's all he's doing. So it's very, very clear how he got injured, by the way. So that's all you guys need to know in that, bro. So once again, Logan Paul's arm was in a cast, and that's not looking good there. So he'll be out boxing for quite a while. I'll tell you about that. Also, guys, some other news. There is some turmoil going with Tommy Dreamer and Ric Flair, by the way. So Naitch, Ric Flair was accused of sexual assault back in 2004, by the way, and Tommy Dreamer has been suspended and banned from all pro wrestling shows and events because he was defending Ric Flair, by the way. And this is regards to the dark side of the ring, the plane right from hell. And yeah, Flair. I told you guys that Flair was accused of sexual assault, where he stripped down his wrestling robe, performed a signature strut, down the airplane aisle, swirling his crotch like a helicopter on the as well for the fellow as any for fellow wrestlers out there. And the attendant Heidi Doyle said Flair entered the galley in the back of a planetary plane for a coke of a galley in the back of a plane for a coke, forcing her to touch his crotch. Now Dreamer, this is what got Dreamer in trouble with Flair. He said this: Flair's going to do anything by force of any sexual stuff onto anyone. His flaunting style and profiling. People took offense to this. Now, Heidi Doyle and another flight attendant by the name of Taralyn Cappellano, they sued WWE and the other wrestlers for assault and battery, for intentional infliction of emotional distress, false imprisonment. Now both parties settled this in the courtroom. So Naitch back in 2004 was accused of sexual assault, by the way, where he was swinging his crotch around. But then Heidi Doyle explained the whole thing on the back from a dark side of the ring, playing right from hell. She explained how all went down. But Ric Flair did this kind of stuff without her consent. And Heidi Doyle, Ric Flair forced Heidi Doyle to touch his crotch. Like, are you serious right now? Are you kidding me? So, sure, Ric Flair, he's a 16-time champ, 2-time WWE Hall of Famer, NWA legend. Sure, Ric Flair was, he did appear at NWA 73. And honestly, he's in a lot of trouble right now. But, needs to say this is going to ruin Ric Flair's career. It's going to destroy his image, his likeness, his legacy, his career. But honestly, it's very clear Ric Flair was ever arrested or charged from this incident. And honestly, I don't know what's going to happen, but I think that Ric Flair, because it's very known if he was arrested or charged from this incident, by the way, I'll tell you about that. But there may be an arrest warrant that's looming up for Ric Flair, by the way, stemming from this assault, sexual assault allegations against him. And honestly, it's going to really wreck his career. So it needs to say that Ric Flair may not be seen ever again. He may turn himself to the authorities. And to be honest, I just think that he should know better. And there's no place for it. There's really no place for it at all. But Tommy Dreamer on the flip side, he's in trouble now. He's been suspended from Impact Wrestling. He's been suspended from all pro wrestling shows and events out there. He's not going to be able to perform anymore. So he's retired, by the way, I can tell you about that. But Tommy Dreamer's in trouble because he defended Ric Flair on the sexual allegation on the dark side of the ring, playing right from hell this past week. And I can tell you this, that there could be repercussions out for Tommy Dreamer. I don't know. Now he was suspended, by the way, I can tell you about that. But he could be banned from all pro wrestling shows forever. I can tell you that much. So that's over Tommy Dreamer and for Ric Flair. So as far as that goes, that's that. So the investigation is still pending, by the way, I can tell you about that. And that's all there is. You got to know, everybody. Also, other news I want to get into, by the way. I want to wish happy birthdays out to Jada Pinkett Smith, Jason Sudeikis, Holly Robinson Pete, James Marsden, Exhibit, Lance Armstrong, Ren Sandberg, Sergi Blanca, Crystal Renee, Jennifer Tisdale, Harry Main, Sarah Haynes, Nicole De Silva, and Keely Hazel. Send all your birthday wishes. Shout out, tweet everybody. Please be sure you do so on that. And that's all there is. You got to know everybody on that note. So nothing more to it than that. So that's all I can say on that. And that's all you need to know. Also, guys, Chiefs are going to I got the Chiefs Ravens game. That's tomorrow night, guys. And you'll see Chargers versus Cowboys. That's tomorrow, by the way, guys, as well. Jets versus the Patriots. That's tomorrow as well. That's all there is you need to know on everybody. So that's the best news yet there. And honestly, that's all there is you need to know. So I got Chiefs Kingdom defeating the Ravens, by the way, even though Patrick Mahomes turned 26 yesterday. Brother Wish, I did say he's going to destroy Tom. He's going to get rid of Tom Brady. He's going to retire him, by the way. He's going to become Walkout's two-time Super Bowl champ and become a married two-time Super Bowl champ. I did say that yesterday. Told us for that. Hopefully comes to fruition in 2022. Look forward to that, everybody. Also, as far as the I got Patriots on the Jets. I can tell you about that much. My G-Man just already lost, so I'm not pleased with that. I'm really not. So I know G-Man, they got a Falcons game next week, so told you need to know everybody, and that's all I could say. So nothing to that. And yeah, that's all everything you know on everybody. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll do right there with the Khalil Sports Report. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports Report YouTube channel, Facebook page by any number necessary. And also, guys, happy Batman Day, guys. Batman Day's today. Happy Cheeseburger Day, guys. Enjoy your cheeseburgers. Any one of them, bacon cheeseburgers, regular cheeseburgers, bacon cheeseburgers. Enjoy that way you can, guys. Burgers, get your cheeseburgers and hot dogs and cold drinks, cold beverages and shakes, any of that. So be sure to do so on that. Or smoothies, you should do so on that. That's all there's you gotta know on that, everybody. Enjoy what camp games are on today. Bama vs. Florida game that's on right now. That's all there's need to know, everybody. So we're doing that. What are your thoughts on Josh Sweat signing a 3-extension offer with the Eagles, by the way? That was worth $40 million. Whether it was $43 million and $27 million guaranteed. Thoughts about that? I'll just not sure, but that's all you need to know. Thoughts on Zdeno Chara signing a 1-year offer with the Islanders for his 24th NHL season. Thoughts about that? Let me in the comment section. I'll just not sure, buddy. That's what you need to know on that. Thoughts on the Trojans going backwards, by the way. Even though nobody was injured, by the way. They got a game against Wazzu. Thoughts about that? I'll just not sure, but that's all you need to know on that. This is Logan Paul's arm in a cast, by the way. Don't know how he got injured. Nothing comes about that. I'll just want to share, buddy. Also, guys, what do you thought Simon J being banned from all pro wrestling events and from all shows because of the comments that he made regarding Ric Flair being accused of sexual assault, by the way, on the plane ride from hell and the Dark Side of the Ring show on Vice TV, by the way, guys. Thoughts about that? I'll just want to share, buddy. It's all you need to know. We're going to be awaiting them. You think Naitch can be taken off the Hall of Fame? And you think that Tommy Dreamer's legacy can be tarnished from that? And thoughts about that? Learn the comments. No, just not sure. You think Ric Flair's going to turn some over to the authorities? Thoughts about that? I'll just not sure, buddy. And that's all you need to know on that. So, everybody wishes out to Jay Pinkett Smith, Jason Sudeikis, Holly Robinson, Pete, James Marston, Exhibit, Lance Armstrong, Ren Sandberg, Sergi Baca, Crystal Renee, Jennifer Tisdale, Harry Main, Sarah Haynes, Nicole Da Silva, and Keely Hazel. Send them all your birthday wish out to you. Do some that. All those you got to know on that, everybody. I'll be back for more breaking news. Times live all day. So, a whole lot more than close sports. Whatever sports late now, there's you got to know. All I got to say. Everybody, take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe with them. Bye bye.